Assalamualaikum and very good morning to our beloved lecturer, Dr. Adriana and my fellow friend. Today we are from Group 3. We will be presenting about the illegal fishing. Okay, I will present about the meaning illegal fishing. The meaning illegal fishing refers to fishing activities conducted by foreign vessels without permission in water under the jurisdiction of another state, or which contravene its fisheries law and regulation in some other manner. Okay, for the example of illegal fishing is firstly bottom trawling, second by catch, third ghost fishing, and overfishing.
Why illegal fishing matter is important to be proposed. Illegal fishing results in negative and widespread environmental, social, and economic consequences, and it can lead to the collapse of a fishery, the livelihoods of fishers and coastal communities, and the protection of aquatic ecosystem. The presence of illegal foreign fishing fleets undermines the security, safety, and sovereignty of a country. Illegal fishing can also distort competition and jeopardize the economic survival of those who fish legitimately. Their disregard for rules and standards impact on the economic opportunities of legitimate fisheries and can encourage legitimate fishers to also engage in illegal fishing.
There are a few laws and policies that are applicable to solve this issue. At the international level, the Reauthorization Act directs the United States to strengthen international fisheries management organizations. It also directs the United States to address illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing and bycatch of protected living marine resources. Under Magnuson-Stevens Act's Reauthorization Act of 2007, there is established annual catch limits and accountability measures, and there are also enhanced international cooperation by addressing illegal, unregulated, and unreported fishing and bycatch. In our local level, generally in our country Malaysia, Malaysia has rules and regulations that impose control on the activities of national fishing in Malaysian fisheries waters. Malaysia is considering the inclusion of provision in the Fisheries Act 1985. Under Fisheries Act 1985, the laws are stated under a few parts such as general licensing provisions, foreign fishing vessels, offences, turtle and inland fisheries. Under Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency Act 2004, the laws are stated under Part 3, Functions and Power of the Agency.
For the next part, I will talk about who had the right to take action based on the selected law or policy. The first one is Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency, which enforced the Malaysian Maritime Enforcement Agency Act 2004. Second one is Fisheries Development Authority of Malaysia, which enforced the Lembaga Kemajuan Ikan Malaysia Act 1971 and Fishermen's Association Act 1971. And the last one is Department of Fisheries Malaysia, which enforced the Fisheries Act 1985, International Trade in Endangered Species Act 2008 and Exclusive Economic Zone Act 1984.
Number 4. Are this law and policy enough to cater or solve this issue? Although many policy and law have been drafted, it is still not enough to combat illegal fishing. This problem reflects that in 2019, because of DOF or Department of Fisheries Malaysia said our report is losing 6 billion annually due to illegal fishing by foreign vessels. Some of this due to weak enforcement of the law, and lots of problems are happening in authority figure. In 2019, by Reza, described that the problem with enforcing this policy is due to old equipment. In order to combat this issue, Malaysia government had increased the budget to combat this issue. Other than that, the purpose of the strategic plan of action on Asian Cooperation of Fishery 2016 to 2020 by Asian have still not solved the issue. This is due to low cooperation between countries. Other than that, other domestic factors such as the livelihood of local community, ocean government system and the biological and ecological feature of the marine biodiversity in the area should enable national fisheries authorities and incorporate more variable conservation policy and action plan into governing fisheries activity. Public participation is important to combat illegal fishing, such as awareness campaign and alerting authorities.